Morning all, tcDetects back out again. We are on this pasture field today. May do the pasture field that way at some point as well. Out with the Atrex this morning. I do have the Legend in the car as well, so we may swap over at some point. Depends how we get on, and it depends what the weather does, because whilst it's sunny right now, there are some dark clouds over on the horizon over there. Yeah, so well, let's see how many hours we can get in before either I get too tired, been a very busy week, or the weather stops me from carrying on. As usual, thank you all for watching tcDetects. If you are a new watcher, thanks for coming along. If you don't already subscribe, please consider giving me a sub. It's completely free. You get loads of great content of me wandering around digging holes in fields. Right then, without further ado, I'm going to go dig some holes in fields. Thanks for watching. And first signal is down here. High 60s, early 70s, bit of movement, but a reasonable line. See what that is? And clod out, it's in the clod itself, apparently. Somewhere here. Yep. And next signal is down here, it's running in that sort of mid 80s. Yep, there it is. Oh wow, loving that. Look at that for a second find of the day. It's like a penny aeroplane. Oh yeah. Ooh. Very happy with that. I'll try and clean it up a little bit. But that is a very nice first find. I think you can even see that the propellers are still visible. Need to carefully clean that. Don't pull the propellers off. But yeah, is that a bomber of some description? I'm not in an airplane particularly, so I won't be able to tell you, but I'm very, very, very happy with that. Now there we go, cleaned it up a little bit. Let's see, there we go. A very, very nice example. Bomber of some description, I think, and 3 of the 4 propellers still attached. Bit of paint on it still as well, I think. Been painted at some point. Yep, very pleased with that one. And next signal is just down here, a very repeatable mid 70s, very straight line. See what that one is. And it's in the clod somewhere, out here in the middle. See what that is. I think it might be a bit trash now, but I'll just flick it out. Oh, no, that's definitely not trash, is it? That's like a coin imprint there on the side. Didn't do the imprint first. Ah, no, it's broken. Shame. Had some really nice imprints from this field. We have, not a coin. It's button maybe, top of a very big button. You can see on the other side it's sort of shallow and hollowed out, right size for a coin obviously. So I think that's the top of a button. Don't bend, so it's not foil or off a milk bottle or anything like that. And next up is down here. I think I can just see the side of it down there. Looks like another button or a coin. And we have what looks like our first coin of the day. Little farthing maybe. Yep, no. Yep, looks like a ship halfpenny. Q George the 6th. Nice. And next up was in the mid 70s, about 73, 74, decent line. And even though it was about 6 inches down. You see it there in the clod. It looks suspiciously like the edge of a 50p piece, which is quite far down. Not to say that the field hasn't been plowed or anything, but yeah. There you go. A 50p of some description. Looks like a bit of a coin day today so far. Well, 2 coins. Looks like a potential third here on the side. You can get that in. Very old and dark. I think it might be an old penny. That's quite battered, but it's got that sort of look that looks like a modern-ish penny. Not too deep, probably a couple of inches down. And next up is another hole. It's a high signal, 112, 114, so could be trashy. But there's some depth to it. It makes me wonder if it's not trash for a change. Yep, you can see it there. And I called it, it's trash. It's like a piece of thin aluminium maybe. And next up is this unusual collection of bits of metal all out the same hole. So we have 2 bits of what look like thin iron, assuming they were potentially connected at some point or something like that, maybe. And then this little piece of, I don't know, lead, maybe not lead, brass maybe. Anyone any ideas, please put in the comments. Stumped by that one. And the next signal is in the hole here, was about 110. I flicked the clod out and a piece of earth split open at the bottom. You can just see here, hopefully, and there is what looks like another 3 decimal coin. Just see for the imprint. Imprint's not as good as on from the other week, but yeah, but we do get nice imprints in this soil. So we have a 3 decimal penny, Edward 7th. There you go. Another coin for the day. And next up in the mid 70s was this, which I thought was a coin. Saw the imprint there, but when I found it in the hole, it fallen off. It's a big tag, a number 5 tag. And next up in the 80s, bit of a faint signal, quite deep down, and post decimal penny, but an old one with the portcullis on it. You just make out. And changed fields, so we're now on, I guess, what would be the top field or top fields with particular permission. Just dug, it was in the mid 80s, just dug, pulled the clod out. You can see here what I think is a very battered, I thought it was a coin, no, it's a very battered button. You can see the shank on the back there.